Hi, this is Amanda. Today I'm going to show you how to create comments and new posts using WordPress. WordPress is a free open source web development blogging tool that was used to design and develop the digital imaging course website you see here. There's a few features about WordPress that we can point out right away. One is that it supports pages, which are these items up at the top. This is pretty much where our course information goes. The other part of it is the blogging tool, and that's down here. In WordPress they call those categories. So you can see right here, conversations, that's one of our categories, and these are both posts inside the category conversation. So if I click on one of these posts, you can see right now there aren't any comments on it, and if I want to leave a comment, I actually have to log in first. So I can do that by clicking here, or from any page on the Digital Imaging Course website, you can go over here to the heading Meta, and under here is just a bunch of other kinds of information. One of them is the login link. So if I click the login link, it takes me to the WordPress login link, and this is the URL up here at the top. So it's just the same URL as the course website with wp-login.php. Now I created a fictitious user for the demonstration today, and we'll just log in with her. Alright, so now we can visit that page again, and I'll hold down the Command or the Apple key on a Mac and click Visit Site, and that way it won't supplant, it'll just open in a new tab over here. And then if I scroll down, and I can either click on Second Life here because it's the most recent post that this site has had, or I can click Conversations. Either place will take me there. And now I can see I can actually leave a comment. It's got a comment box for me, so I will say, Second Life is amazing. Hopefully you'd leave a little bit more information in your comment than that. But that's the basic idea. And then of course this is very public, you need to remember. Anything you post here is going to be visible to all of the members in your class and anybody around the world, the whole department, College of Design, and anybody around the world. So what this means is that I can then give permission to professionals in the field of design who can also come in and leave comments on the different areas of our website, which is a really wonderful feature about using WordPress for a course website and design. Something also to note, depending on where you are in our website, because this is going to provide, if you're on the blogging area of the website, you can access these blogging categories right here. But if you're within the assignments area, you can see all of a sudden that tool is gone. So over here, down here towards the right-hand panel near the bottom, these are all the categories. So you can always access the categories from anywhere within the course website. So we can go ahead and click that and get back to the conversations area of the website. So there's the conversations area, and we can see there's our one comment. So what do you want to do if you want to create a post? So Second Life, a palette for virtual communication, that's a post. Greg Fiddler, form review in Via Penland, that's a post. In exhibits and lectures, which is an area of this website that students are allowed to post on, as well as in the news area. So let's go ahead and do a practice run. Let's post something in the exhibits and lectures category on our course website. We'll go over here to Dashboard, and we'll click on Write. Write is where you would create a new post. And I happen to know that Holly Fisher has got an exhibit going on now over at the Flanders Art Gallery. So I've pulled their website up, and I'm going to get some information on that exhibit coming up just by copying that the easy way. And we'll paste that over here in our blogging tool. So the title, that's what shows up big and bold. So we'll put Holly Fisher exhibit at, and then I want to link Flanders Art Gallery, so I'll go over here and I'll copy the URL, and that way anybody can get more information about the exhibit, and also, just as important, I've given credit to them for their work. Obviously we don't want to break copyright over here. Even on the web, it's very important to give credit where we find information when we're posting. So now people can go get information and find out where we got the images and content. So if I'm going to insert an image, I just roll over this, and it says add an image, so I know I'm adding the proper form of media, and I can upload that. I already dragged this image off of the Flanders Art Gallery website earlier, and I just click select and it uploads. Easy enough. And the only other thing I'm going to do is just select left over here, and that way it'll left justify inside my post, and then I can go ahead and insert it. All right, we're very close to being publishable, so the last thing you want to do is make sure you remember to scroll down here. It's easy to forget this, but you'll find out pretty quickly because it won't actually show up on the website if you don't check the category that you want your post to show up in. So we want ours in exhibits and lectures, so I'll go ahead and click that and then click on Publish, and then we can go back over here and click on the home page, and we can see, boom, there is our post. And remember, if you're going to post something in exhibits and lectures, make sure you please include an image, because this is on the home page, and that way it doesn't have just a big old blank space there. So if you've got something coming up that you want to share with the class, make sure you get an appropriate image that would relate that information as well. All right, last thing I really do want to show you, well, almost the last thing, is how you would go and manage that. If you wanted to make changes, let's say you'd made a mistake to that, you could click on that link in the Manage Posts area. And you can see that there's others in there that I had created, and you can only access the ones you created. But you can grab this, whoops, and scrub that down a little bit, and then you can see that's the whole post. So let's say that you wanted to put a little bit more information, or you'd made a typo. You could make those changes inside the Manage Post area and then just click the Save link, and then that would automatically be saved. Okay? The other piece I did want to show you was how to manage your own profile, your personal information. You can do that by clicking the link for Profile. And this is all of your personal information, including in this, of course, is your password. So if you want to change your password from the one that was given to you, you can include that in there. But the nickname here is what I wanted to show you as well. So if you're known by a different name than what is showing up, and you want to put that in here, you shouldn't probably put both your first and last name. You want to put maybe just the first name and the first initial of your last name. But if you want to change that, maybe you've got a nickname or something you go by, you can change that in there, and then once you do that, you can display that publicly as something different. If you want to pick something very different from your nickname or your actual name with an initial, make sure you let your instructor know. All right? Thanks a lot.